Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Immortality. In the last episode, we got confirmation that Marissa and Carl did start up an affair. Now, if John is okay with Marissa sleeping with other people, then that's all good, but I do think that her sleeping with Carl, she shouldn't have picked someone that was that close to John. That's where I'm like, ooh, that seems a bit shitty to me. Like, if John is okay with this, fair play. But sleeping with someone that John also has to interact with regularly, it's just gonna cause problems. It's just gonna cause problems in the long run. It doesn't seem clever. Now, I did do a bit of digging. Now, where is... There is a specific scene, this one, yes, so... 2 points. I wondered if Drella was in reference to Andy Warhol, so I looked up the name, and the first thing I found was an album called Songs for Drella. The musician had written it for his mentor, Andy Warhol. So yeah, Drella is a nickname of Andy's. Apparently he didn't like it. It was what all of his friends called him, though. Secondly, Debbie said something in French, and, she and Marissa had a little bit of a conversation. Thanks to our good old friend Google Translate, I believe their conversation was something along the lines of, Marissa asks Debbie, was your family a member of the old regime? Debbie says, no, my family climbed the social ladder after the guillotine finished its work. So... She comes from the, what would be the term, nouveau riche? She wasn't nobility from before the French Revolution, it was afterwards that her family gained their wealth, which is, a good thing, in my opinion. Avoid the guillotine. Avoid it at all costs. Now then, I believe I said I was going to focus on John, Marissa, and Carl. However, I had a thought. We do have... Where are they? Where are they? Right here. We have a few more extra faces that I think we should be looking for. Starting with you.
Ruby, who do you think...
From the beginning, if you please.
Okay, we're in the lieutenant's office. We start on one of the Polaroids from the warehouse. We come out. And go.
They stuck these on all the patrol cars on 6th Street. It's not a good look.
They're trying to piss us off.
Well, it's working.
You like all this art stuff, right? Minsky, too?
What does it have to do with anything? I was there following up her alibi.
You're saying her to avoid saying her name. She's under your skin already. Yeah.
I was there following up her alibi.
Look, if you want off of this, you can. Walker can take primary.
It's clear the girl did it. Franny, her alibi's crap. A bunch of junkie artists. They don't even know what week it is. His dick was chopped off. Of course it's the girlfriend.
I deliver it to the lieutenant, but hit Goodman on Franny and girlfriend.
It's clear the girl did it. Franny, her alibi's crap. What, a bunch of junkie artists? They don't even know what week it is. His dick was chopped off. Of course it's the girlfriend.
No, it's my case. There's no evidence she did it.
But there's none that she did it.
All right, Goodman, regain composure. Being calm is your superpower. You got this.
So I work the case. It's what I do. If you're done wasting my time, it's what I'd like to get back to.
This is a red ball. I had the mayor and his cultural commissioner chew my ear off. Don't screw me on this one, Goodman.
I got his diary. The killer's in it, I'm sure. He was meticulous with names. There's a code in there, too. I haven't figured it out yet.
But you will. I see that in your eyes. And a Ruby?
Knock, knock.
is all yours. Ruby, who do you think offered the artist?
Mr. Minsky?
Yeah.
His girlfriend?
Walker smiles Goodman. And we cut.
Oh, I was gonna say, when Goodman is saying, you know, oh, it's my case, there's no evidence that she did it, I was thinking, but is there evidence that she didn't do it? And then this guy over here, he spoke my thoughts, just like, yeah, but there's no evidence she did it. I'm like, I'm with you, sir, I'm with you. And something I find interesting, so in a way, John is doing not exactly like what Arthur was doing. Arthur would shout things out in the middle. Like, so people would be speaking and Arthur would start talking over them. At least John has the decency to be like, I'ma wait until they finish the sentence. I'ma just wait and then I'm gonna say, okay, I didn't like that, go again. And something interesting there. John was saying, you know, okay, Goodman, regroup, being calm is your superpower. He's coaching him. I don't know if you noticed this because it was slightly off screen, but Carl raises a hand and makes a stopping gesture towards John. And John does stop. Carl's like, no, I know what I'm doing. I've got you, I've got this. And then he starts delivering his line. And John does say, okay, I'll stop. He's got this. I find it interesting that John, so he is doing some directing work. You know, he is saying like, okay, this is what your character is feeling. This is what I want to see. This is what I want you to portray. But he is also saying, okay, they're actors. They know what they're doing. They do have talent. I'm just shooting that talent on screen. Like, if he's saying he knows what I want, I'm gonna trust him on that. I'm gonna shut up. That's good to see. Like I said, I don't agree. Arthur Fisher's style of directing, I've said it before, it was very Hitchcock-esque. Hitchcock, he said, you know, treat actors like cattle. They don't have talent. Johnny Depp and, I don't know, Dave the Builder. Dave, who has never stepped foot in a theatre, they are both, they both have the same talent when it comes to acting. Dave, who has never acted in his life, is just as good as Johnny Depp. Because Johnny Depp has no talent. It is the directors who bring that out of him, who would be able to bring that out of Dave. Actors have no talent. It is the directors who bring the ability to act out of a person. I don't believe that. I don't believe that in the slightest, but that was Hitchcock's and Arthur Fisher's way of thinking, so I do appreciate John being like, okay, he's saying that he knows what to do. I'ma trust him on that. I'ma trust him. Have we... We have not seen this. Hello.
Rehearsal, scene 31, Olga's apartment. Team of 2 detectives and Ruby are searching the place. Ruby points Goodman to a collection of photos on the wall.
Art appreciation time.
Collage of nude male body parts with Minsky's face on it, where the genitals should be a splash of red.
Does this work as a confession?
It's art.
Also?
Holy shit.
Find a mask yet?
Still looking. Wow.
I thought I told you to keep her out of
Don't
this.
worry about it. I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see you at the station tomorrow. You got this, right?
I am ready to wake up from this dream.
Alright. When you walk out, let's figure that out.
Yeah, the script says I hold her hand, right?
Exactly.
Would I do that? Is it like a boyfriend, girlfriend? Is it like a parent dragging a naughty child out there?
Can I put my hand out for you to hold? I'm the provocateur.
I like that.
That's right.
I'll see you at the station tomorrow. You got this, right?
I am ready to wake up from this dream.
I like it. Right, we want to amp up the coziness as much as we can. We're about to hit him with a Goodman apartment sequence. Right.
I liked it more from that angle. I liked it more where the guy, I don't know his name, the Asian lady, her character I believe is called Ruby. I don't know the other detective in this scene's name, but him, the look of confusion and disgust as Goodman walks out holding hands with what he believes to be, you know, the chief suspect. I like that. I think it looked better from this angle than just straight on to the photos. God, I can only imagine. Like I said, from the other police officers in this scene, from their perspective, like I said, they believe that she's the chief suspect. Everyone thinks that Franny did it, and ultimately we know that she did do it. They're right. You know, the horrors, they're just like, why is Goodman acting like this? Okay, yeah, we've seen this one. Excuse me, madam. Okay, and we've seen this.
Naked celebrity.
Okay, and yep.
A crime scene begins south of...
Okay. Okay, yeah, looks like we might be running out of scenes for her.
Sounds like a movie.
But then again, if they're sort of again side cast. Nah. I didn't want the cigarette. I wanted her. I'll do one more. Again, posterity. I always have to.
Naked celebrity.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like it's it. Okay. Sir, who is you?
Ruby confirmed the cause of death.
Scene 5B, take one.
Carl. Marissa isn't wearing any panties. Action.
Now you can proposition me.
You argued with him yesterday morning?
Most mornings. It was how he woke up. The grudge.
Oh.
His diary doesn't mention any kind of argument on the days it does.
Do you need permission to read his diary?
No. We have to check in case he wrote and killed him.
You want to do what to me?
For the record, those words were deliberate provocation.
Ruby confirmed the cause of death. Asphyxia. She puts the time of death at 11 p.m.
Should I be hearing this?
Did we get it right?
Hey, I've been here for a few hours. You should arrest me or give me something to eat.
Where were you last night?
I was at the warehouse. It's a studio, a hangout, a party. I crash there sometimes.
Write the address for me. Get us some food and take her home.
Is he a good detective?
He thinks he's the best.
Beautiful. Carl, I wasn't joking. Look at the table.
Okay, I was wondering, like, who was it that said that Marissa isn't wearing underwear? It was John, I guess, to put Carl on edge. They've been doing that, having Carl be on edge during scenes. You know, Debbie was saying, "Oh, do you know that Marissa is fucking John?" You know, they've been trying to unnerve him throughout all of this. My main thought throughout all of this is just, madam, where is your lawyer? Where is your lawyer? If you are being questioned by the police, and no matter for what reason, if you are the witness to a crime, if you are, you know, they're interviewing you as like, okay, we're gathering evidence, we think you did it, like, no matter what, always have a lawyer present. The correct answer, if you are in one of these interrogation rooms, the only thing you should say is, I will not answer anything until my lawyer arrives. I will not answer anything until my lawyer arrives. I have a lot of respect for what the police do. Don't get me wrong, they have a horrific job that I would not be capable of doing. However, the police's role in society is to basically to close cases. That is ultimately what their job is. It is not necessarily to help people. It might have been back in the day, but as things stand now, the police are not your friends. The police are not your friends. I have all the respect in the world for police officers, but as a citizen, as a person who does not want to end up in prison, I am not answering anything until my lawyer gets here. I am not answering anything until my lawyer gets here. Franny, why have you not waited for a lawyer? You are legally, if you can't pay for one, they're legally obligated to get you a lawyer. Just wait. Just wait and don't answer anything. Especially considering you did it. Wait for the lawyer. Wait for the lawyer. It might make them think you're guilty. It's the smart thing to do. Just wait for your lawyer. Now, it was right at the beginning. Let's fast forward a bit. There was a vibration. Where was it? It was close to the beginning. Oh, I think it was... Yeah, with a grudge and a hard on, so yeah, let's... No, excuse me. Oh! That would be... There.
I've been in a few rooms like this one. Hey, this is a nice one. You can break the forces of human civilization into two. One, the urge to control and to destroy. I guess motivated by fear. We can call that the law. And then there's the urge to create, to heal, motivated by love. The artist. Every important conflict in history comes down to the law versus the artist. It's hard because the artist acts as an individual, as the law as an army. If you don't love enough, it's easy to find yourself on the side of the law, even if you think you're an artist.
Okay. Here's the thing, though. You describe yourself as an artist. That's clearly what you want to be. You hang around with artists. You have this immense fascination with it. Yet all you do is control and destroy, so aren't you the law? You say that artistry, it's motivated by a desire to heal, to love. You eat people when they don't accept you because you lied to them for 2 years and it turns out you're some kind of vampire parasite. Then again, she's so inhuman. Maybe she believes that consuming people, maybe she believes that is love. Maybe that is her definition of love. It's not a human definition, but it might be hers. Again, she clearly views herself as an artist, someone who wants to heal, who wants to love. But anyone on the outside looking in, anyone who is looking at her life is going to say, well, no, you aren't healing. You're hurting. You're destroying. You're controlling. You clearly are not on the side that you think you are, madam. Okay, no, we want to go that way. Because there was a vibration. Oh.
The ultimate form of control.
One second. Where? No, wait, this... It reverses and it always confuses me.
The ultimate form of control is incarceration. To have years take in great view the greater violence and simple murder. I'd rather be executed than imprisoned. The loss of freedom is felt more strongly if you're born with infinite freedom. I was once kept in the Bastille. Food was excellent, but I ended up begging for the guillotine, which was not as fatal as they would have you believe.
Oh, I wonder who you were then.
You can judge a society by the quality of its executions. I've been hanged, I've been guillotined, I've been drowned as a witch, crucified. Crucifixion is a painful one, but the aesthetics of it are remarkable, which was the point. Fire is the killer. You don't come back from complete cremation generally.
Okay, so that's... Okay, so they're damn near unkillable except for fire, and that's why it's so important that she had Carl's body cremated. She was trying to kill him outright. She was actively trying to kill him outright by using the one thing that she knew, like, okay, this'll fuck you up. You ain't coming back from this. But somehow the other one traveled through the film to get to Strange Lady. I don't know who she is. But he somehow traveled through the film to get to her. He somehow evaded death. But okay, I was wondering about. Oh,
His diary doesn't mention any kind of argument on the days it does.
Do you need permission?
okay, I'm gonna pause it right there. But yeah, I was wondering about that. Because she had said before, like, oh, we've killed each other in the past. And I was just a little bit confused. There was, like, a couple of things that I was like, don't they conflict? But no, okay, so if you cremate them, then they're gone. She was actively trying to, you know, end him. Okay. Oh, that was cool. I love the scenes within scenes.
No.
Oh my god. Also, I'm gonna keep on to you, but oh, who were you in the Bastille? Who were you?
I'm gonna call it a night. I'll see you at the station.
Yeah, we've seen this one. And I do believe, yeah, we have seen this. Can we? There we are.
Hey, can we go again?
Oh, yeah, and again, this one. Again, to be fair, I wasn't expecting too many scenes with this guy. They're sort of more like side characters. Just once more. Okay. Okay, that's you. And then I just want to follow up with... It was during rehearsals, so it would be here.
No cause.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any more of this guy. Okay, so... Once more? Okay, looks like he was only in one scene, which means Marissa. Hello there, my dear. Oh. We're back. We're back with Ambrosio. Okay. I'm sort of focusing on Minsky. I don't want to mix them up. That's my thought. I will go back to Ambrosio because I know that I haven't seen all of the scenes. So you know what? We'll leave that. We'll leave that. Oh, no. This is... Yeah, also, hello! Hello! I think that's, No. Pause it immediately. I think that's... No, I'm... There. Isn't this... Yeah, I think this is the lady. The lady that the other one goes into. No, I wanna focus on Marissa.
You think so?
I think that is... Come on, give me stuff for Minsky. This is... There we go.
Samson has been robbed of his strength. Do you feel like a new man?
I was starting to get used to the hippie look.
And now the shave. Your fans like you clean shaven?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a go? Mustn't cut his throat. We only have the ending, that's not enough. Just a nick. I'll grab a tissue.
I swear down, there is fear in his eyes there. There is fear in his eyes, just like, get the razor off her. Yeah, no, absolutely not. I would never. I have very shaky hands. Extremely shaky hands. So the idea of like, hey, Callista, take this razor and shave someone's throat. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not trying to go to prison. No, thank you. But, I've got to say, I do think I preferred Carl with the beard and the slightly longer hair. That's the kind of look I go for, rather than, clean shaven, the kind of short hair. Nah, it's just not my style. Okay, we've seen you. And you. Oh, hello. Hello, but that's new.
Scene 32A, take 2.
Action.
I don't have visitors very often. I mostly just sleep here.
This is not what I was expecting of a cop's apartment. You running a racket on the side?
I inherited it from my parents. They owned a chain of clothing stores, but they died when I was a teenager.
So you're rich. And you chose to be a cop. Oh, Detective Goodman, you're more fucked up than I thought.
It's an original.
Yeah, I know. It's me. You've had this all this time?
2 years.
I thought I was seducing you. Have I ever been more to you than this? You're seeing me through Minsky's eyes.
Oh, that's a coincidence.
Who were you fucking 2 hours ago?
I was fucking you.
And who do you think I am?
You're you.
Huh? What am I?
You're Franny.
I don't even know your first name. You don't know who I am. You don't know anything about me.
I know you.
No, you don't. You want to know who I am? I'm the one who killed Minsky. I told him I was going to leave him. He told me I could only leave him when he said.
Cut.
Okay. Oh, I have thoughts. Okay, so there's something going on between the two of them. There was just how Marissa stood up and how Carl stood up. There's something going on there. There's something, I don't know what's happened. I mean, you could hear before the scene started, one of them was saying like, oh, take me to your apartment. No one's ever come back to my apartment before. So I couldn't make out which voice was which though. That's the one thing, I couldn't make out who was saying what. But I think clearly one of them wants, I think someone wants the affair to get a lot more personal than it is. I think right now what they have going on, it's just sex. It's just sex. It's a bit of fun. And I think one of them is like, nah, I want this to be a bit more serious. And the other is saying, yeah, nah, I'm not down for that. And here's the thing, it could be either of them. It could be Marissa because, you know, Marissa, I think she is polyamorous. And so, you know, she's found John. John is cool with her, you know, fucking other people. I don't necessarily think that Carl is polyamorous. I think he is very uncomfortable with the fact that Marissa is fucking him and John. And so the idea of like, oh, Marissa wants to come back to my apartment, nah, I'm not down for that because I don't really know where we stand. Or it could be Carl being like, I want our relationship to be more solidified, and Marissa's like, yeah, nah, I've got this thing with John, and I'm not willing to give that up. It's not just my apartment, it's John's apartment too. Like, no. I think there's an argument to be said for either of them. The scene itself. So Goodman is a rich kid. Admittedly, his parents died when he was a teenager, so that's sad. You know, you're rich, but you're also an orphan. I'm sorry. So he's known who Franny is for 2 years before meeting her. He had a Minsky original. Oh, I don't know what to think of Franny in this scene. I get they're trying to make her sympathetic. I've got to be honest, I don't find her sympathetic. I find her a little creepy. She outright admitted, oh, I thought I was seducing you. I thought I was seducing you, but no, it turns out that you've known who I am and you're not as innocent as I thought you were. She's trying to seduce him to get away with murder, and they're trying to picture that in a very sympathetic light, but I'm like, yeah, I don't find that sympathetic. She thought she was taking advantage of someone, innocent, and then it turns out, yeah, no, they were kind of creepy. And the fact that Goodman may be creepier than he originally appears does not make up for the fact that Franny was like, I'ma seduce this guy to get away with murder. They're trying to make her a sympathetic character, but she's just not sympathetic in my mind. Let's see. Oh. Again, is this? Yeah, I just have to check that is the beginning.
He has no idea what you are. He thinks you're his.
Oh, again, I think the attitude at the end of the original scene, I think it's just the fact that the stranger and the other one can't stand each other. Or at least the stranger can't stand the other one. And the fact that he keeps hanging around I think it's just pissing her off. It's pissing her off because he keeps up with these, like, oh, you know, he thinks you're his and this, that, and the other. I mean, look at her face there. Look at her face. She's grinding her teeth. Look at what she's doing to the couch with her hands. She doesn't want to look at him. That's, again, she's tapping. She's tapping away. Speed it up a wee bit. There we go. Oh, is that? I think I just went into the original scene. But, it makes her uncomfortable because I think on some degree she agrees with him. These creatures, they're not the type to be owned. And, you know, in a monogamous relationship, it's not that there's a degree of ownership, but it's more so the idea of, like, that's my person. That's my person, and I love them. And you expect them to be committed. Even in an open relationship, you expect them to be committed to you. You know what? Let's go back to the beginning. I want to see if I can pinpoint who's which voice.
Scene 32A, take 2.
I think...
Scene 32A, take 2.
I think I'm hearing a slightly higher pitch on the first sentence. So I think Marissa is the one saying, show me your apartment. And I think Carl is the one saying, no, no one's ever come back to my apartment. I'm not 100% sure on that. I wouldn't like to say that for definite, but I think Marissa is the one wanting to go back to Carl's apartment. Even in a polyamorous relationship, you still expect some degree of commitment. And I think to these creatures, that would look like ownership. And so I think the reason why the stranger is so aggravated by the other one's words is because she believes them to be true. In her mind, she's like, you know what? He actually has a point about all of this. And she doesn't like the fact that in a way he's right.
I don't have visitors very often. I mostly just sleep here.
Again, let's see some more of you. Oh, hello? Okay, that's 2 of everything.
Amy, that was fabulous.
And again... Also, hello, Amy, that was fabulous. I think we might have a name for that lady over yonder. But no, I want to focus on you. Okay, and that's... We've seen this scene. Okay, and this... Again, we've seen this scene in Ambrosio.
Isabella's too weak
Oh,
to fight her
flippin'
off.
heck, flippin' heck. Dancing to Vivaldi, I guess. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to find more scenes. Hello. Another one we haven't seen. I'm so glad I'm picking up more scenes for Ambrosio. I'm so glad I am. I will get back to it at some point, but not today. Not today. You know what? Where's a good one of John? That is not John. But it is Minsky, so I'll take it.
That's it. Don't move.
Lay it on me.
great. They can kiss for a really long time. That was nice. Okay. Okay, doke. Again, from the beginning. Is this just gonna be a really long scene of them kissing? I mean, I'll watch it. I'll watch everything, but... Okay, this is gonna be really weird. I swear, I'm just gonna say this for a minute. I love her nose. I love her nose. I'm sorry, I've got a thing for noses with, you know, bumps or, you know, hooks. I love those kind of like really perfectly straight noses. They don't do anything for me. I have a thing about noses. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I just find a large nose or a hook nose or a nose with a crook in it, I just find that to be such an attractive facial feature. But yeah, back to the kissing. I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
Kissing is special.
Don't look at me, madam. Don't look at me. I do find you very attractive, but you also scare me. No, thank you. There was a vibration in there. Hello. Hello. I'm like, where is the beginning and where is the end? Okay. Je ne sais pas. I feel like I know what that means. I don't know what Marissa asked the strange, but je ne sais pas. I think it means like I don't know. I'm just like she's found this woman, not even a woman, a teenager, in a field. I think after having just been gang raped. And it's like her eyes are open, you can see she is not down for this. She is like, yeah, no, I'm going through some serious trauma right now. Stop kissing me, please. Oh, bloody hell. Where is... I think this is the beginning. Wait a minute. The hands. The hands. I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play.
Vous vivrez en moi. Je veux vivre. Pour toujours.
I'm confused. There's another vibration. Okay, so this is bringing us into the original. If I can swing it, I can't. But fuck it. Let's. You know what? Wait, it's bringing us into the original. I know where it's going. Okay. Again, I'm gonna have to resort to our good old friend Google Translate to get this whole conversation. Sir, you know what? I feel like I need to rewatch this, but I'm not. You know, I'll rewatch it when I'm editing. That's a good shout. I'll rewatch it when I'm editing it, and I can sort my thoughts all together. But that will have to wait until another episode. So until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.